Now let's go all the way to our personality profile. And today we have the delectable Mrs. Lara Oshiomhole, wife of the executive governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole. You will love this one.
Mrs. Lara Oshiomhole needs no introduction. The Cape Verdean beauty and wife of the executive governor of Edo State, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, commands a lot of respect whenever she steps out. Her beauty and trimmed frame complement her simple but elegant fashion sense, which exude enviable class and style. Mrs. Lara Oshiomhole, who speaks 4 foreign languages, bagged a degree in Dutch law from Rotterdam University in the Netherlands. The elegant lady, who is often described as beauty and brains, also dons the responsibilities of the office of the Edo State First Lady after her much talked about marriage to the governor about 2 years ago. In a bid to figure out the secret of Mrs. Oshiomhole's ability to balance the demands of official, social and family responsibilities, we journey to the ancient city of Benin, the Edo State capital, to find out what makes her tick. She welcomed us into her home with an infectious smile, and her peach-colored outfit already making incredible fashion statement, she indulges her probes into her life.
A lot of people have this thing about your name. Some people call you Lara, some people call you Lara, a Yoruba name. Why some people call you Ira? You know, we just really want to know, what is your name? Tell us your real name.
My name is Lara, I-A-R-A, and my parents just thought that it's a nice name, so that's why they named me Lara.
Okay, so the right word is Iara, not
Iyara.
Ira.
No.
Iara.
Lara.
Okay. Now, when you first came to Nigeria, how difficult was it for you to adopt to the Nigerian way of life?
You know what, I'm African as well, so for me it wasn't too difficult to adapt, and I see a lot of similarities. Nigerians are all about family, and where I'm original from Cape Verde, it's exactly the same.
Now, comparing Nigeria and Cape Verde, what are the similarities in terms of the ones you can remember and the differences?
Similarities, like I said, yes, family. Family is everything in Nigeria, and the same as for us, family is everything. The difference, you know, Cape Verde is just a small island. We have less than 500,000 people, so you cannot really compare a small island to a large country like Nigeria.
Okay. In terms of, we notice the language. You know, they speak Portuguese there?
Yes, we do.
And
the official language is
okay.
Portuguese. Then we speak Creole, but my first language is Dutch. I speak Dutch.
When you came to Nigeria, was there some sort of culture shock for you? You know, the Nigerian way of life, let me put it that way.
Culture shock, not really, because I have been traveling a lot, so I have seen quite a bit, quite a lot. And, you know, Nigerians are very, very warm people, so they just accept you. They make you a part of their family.
You've been in Nigeria for a while now. Are you not used to Nigerian food?
I am. I like plantain, very much so. I don't eat pepper, but I'm learning to eat pepper bit by bit. So every day a bit till I get there.
Okay, but have you learned how to cook any of Nigerian meal for now?
Not really.
You're still
not
learning
really.
how
I'm still learning how to,
okay.
Yes.
Being the First Lady of Edo State comes with its own challenges, and she tells me she receives tremendous support from the women in the state.
I'm actually very lucky. From the moment I came to Edo State, women just came to my aid, and any question I have, they are willing to help me, they are willing to answer them. So that actually has been my luck, and it has really helped me.
So So what have you been doing? Let's look at your projects that you've been doing as the First Lady of the state.
We have been doing quite a lot. My office have been focusing more on the less privileges. So we have the IDP camp. We also have the orphanages. And of course, we cannot forget the youth and the women in the state. For the orphanages, we have been doing, we have the We Care Trust Fund. The We Care Trust Fund is a fund that is especially for the orphanages. We just ordered last one, 250 double beds, okay. With mattresses, with pillowcases and everything to deliver them to the orphanages. And also we are trying to renovate the toilets. We also want to do anything that has to do with the renovation so that the kids in the orphanages can have a better standard of life.
When you get to the IDP center, when you see those children, what comes to your mind when you see the people there?
You know, I'm sure that everyone that goes to the camp feels a certain sense of an emotional feeling that we all get. And you want to do so much, and sometimes you can't. But we, Edo State people, are doing as much as we can. We started in April, we started Project Focus IDP, which is a program especially designed for the IDP children and the women and the ones that are at the age that they can learn a skill. We did the skill acquisition, we did fish farming, we did ICT, we did creative art, and we also did food preparation and catering. And it was a huge success. We actually noticed that the kids are very much willing to learn, and just wonderful to see that.
So let's go to your sense of fashion. I have, followed quite a bit of, your style, and I noticed that you try to keep it simple. What informs your fashion sense?
Like you said, my fashion sense is very simple. I don't like too much of jewelry. I like just the comfortable clothing, yes.
What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink?
Yes.
Okay, maybe that's why you're this. Now, before you came, we've always known the current governor. I mean, a lot of Nigerians know that he has a particular uniform, and that is his labor uniform. You can't miss that for anything. But since you came, we've noticed that he's become more stylish in his collar, in his suit, and all of that. Is that your handiwork?
Thank you very much for the compliment, though.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe in a positive way, yes, because I can look at him and tell him, I like this better on you, but I do not choose what he wants to wear or what he wears on a daily basis.
But do you think since you came in, his style, his fashion style changed?
A bit, yes, a bit.
You come across, as in to me, like someone who is quiet, and you're married to somebody who is out there, a politician. How do you balance it?
What you see in the media is not it's not the same at home. When he comes at home, he's just a father, of course. He's a husband, and he doesn't take any political fights home. He's a very calm person.
By the time you see him on TV, saying, hey, let's do this for the country, let's do that for the country, and he comes back home, do you go like, was this the same man I saw on TV?
At home, he's a very, very calm person, very calm, and a loving husband. Maybe one day everybody will get to see that.
It's not all work for Mrs. Lara Oshiomhole. One of her favorite moments are fun times spent with her husband and her pet Sardine. Moments like this gives her joy. Mrs. Lara Oshiomhole is no doubt enjoying her new home, Nigeria, and as her husband's tenure comes to an end, she hopes to continue to make long-lasting impact on the lives of the less privileged ones in the society.
You know, my husband has done so much, and for me, I would just like to be remembered for a kind-hearted person that just wants the best for everybody.